I ain't finna tell y'all how Ryan got away with this shit.
If I'm more right, that's good, bitch. She look good, but hang with dumb bitch. Tell her I'm way too fly for one shit. And then she leave a bitch, I won't miss her. I'm put a ring around it, oh no. Bitch you for the street like basketball goals. I always knew she let that lane hit her. Won't get a sip from me, I ain't simple. Bitch, I ain't gon' work it out. I ain't regular, I ain't gon' work it out. I ain't regular, use a billion now. Nah, failure out. I ain't gon' work it out. Cause I ain't regular, use a regular. Took that bitch, man. She's a failure. Look how you living out. You look scary out. Can't fuck that bitch right. Cause you getting nailed out. You don't forgive her, ain't it? You wanna love it on you. Just know that love ain't for you. It's for the world, homie. I got some real homies. But we don't pretend, homie. If you big pay, one wet, we kickin' field goals. Let that bitch lead, ho. She got some D's on. With a little stinking ass pussy, she be going beast mode. She ain't that B ho. Leave her ass E ho. Don't get that shit up out your chest, bitch. Yeah, what you gonna do now? What you gonna say now? What you gonna do to me? And if you big pay, I'm shot too deep, it's better do to me. I put this girl all in my training camp like I really. I say what I do and I do what I say, bitch. What the fuck you mean? If I'm more, right, that's good, bitch. She look good, but ain't with dumb bitch. Tell her I'm way too fly for one sister. And then she leave a bitch, I won't miss her. I'm put a ring around it, oh no. Bitch, you for the street like basketball goals. I always knew she let that lane hit her. Won't get a sip from me, I ain't simple. Bitch, I ain't gon' work it out. I ain't regular out. I ain't gon' work it out. I ain't regular out. Use a billion out. Nah, failure out. I ain't gon' work it out. Cause I ain't regular out. I get paper, bro. Got my sentence up. You a munchkin out. Catching ladies out. Check my favorite out. I'm a player out. You niggas top block. Take your leave out. You should be worried about these broke ass bitches. And don't compare yourself to some ass niggas. Had to shine a line me this red ass women. If they be tripping hard, acting like they tripping. But if it be basic, it be hard, and it be naked, shaking. Faking, stankin', that shame dirty, not wicked. I don't get too fucks about you. I wouldn't put no baby in. They be saying they got that paper, look that hippie ish. Uncomfortability in my energy got me feeling me. I ain't sitting on these diamond teeth that's in me. And I'm getting right and I'm stacking up and I'm getting to it. And these niggas hate what they can't tell cause I'm really cool. If I'm more, right, that's good, bitch. She look good but hang with dumb bitch. Tell her I'm way too fly for one sister. And then she leave a bitch, I won't miss her. I'm put a ring around it, oh no. Bitch you for the street like basketball goals. I always knew she let that lane hit her. Won't get a sip from me, I ain't simple. Bitch, I ain't gon' work it out. I ain't regular out. I ain't gon' work it out. I ain't regular out. Use a billion out. Nah, failure out. I ain't gon' work it out. Cause I ain't regular out. Got that little ass bitch, she love me. I don't take nothing. I ain't regular out.
Hey Shalom, Yahweh Shem Yahushai Barakatham, to all the brothers, Yahweh Shema, Alatham Bashem Yahushai, to all the sisters. I'm Priest and Officer Commandant holding it down for the Lashawan Qadash from Southern California, going live all the way to Vegas. We're at the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, started out at 1 West, Harlem, New York, 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commanding General Yohana. Today is the Lashawan Qadash, like every Friday, and the Lashawan Qadash is again the pure language given to Blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans by the Most High Power, right? we're gonna get into the we're gonna get into the class. So this is Lashawan Qadash. This is the ancient characters. We have the Assyrian characters. Why are they two different characters? This is the pure characters here, and then we also have the Assyrian characters. Then we also have the Assyrian characters right over here. Some of them look almost identical. Like that was still, I don't know, that still looks like that to me, like a dot, right? The qua still kind of looks similar to Shah, right? But nonetheless, if you was to be reading it in the English, let's say um, you spell it out like this, Lashawan Qadash, which is translated to holy tongue. We're going to get into the pronunciations. We're going to write out the characters. So here we have both the ancient and the Assyrian characters. We're going to pronounce them. In the Hebrew, it's read right to left. Right, everything with the Lord is off the right hand. So ba, ga, da, ha, wa, za, cha, ta, ya, ka, la, ma, na, sa, I, pa, za, kwa, ra, sha, tha. We'll go over the pronunciation again. These are the same characters. They, even though they look different, is the same pronunciation. Ba, ga, da, ha, wa, za, cha, ta, ya, ka, la, ma, na, sa, I, pa, za, kwa, ra, sha, tha. Right? The ancient has 22 characters. The Assyrian has 27 characters for the reason that there's 5 characters with double characters. Now we have the ka, the ma, the na, the pa, and tza. Right? The blue underlined characters, you will only see those in the beginning or the middle of a word. The red underlined characters will only come at the end of a word. Right now, we're going to go into today's topic, which is going into Genesis, the 8th chapter, 8 and 13. We're going to write it down in the Hebrew and then break down the words, go into if there's any prepositions and any possessives. We're going to identify those, and we also going to identify the root word and what else? And that's it, right? Because these are the chapters that are going to be read in the Sabbath service for this coming up weekend, tomorrow. Right, so we're going to go to Genesis. Let me pull this up. Shalom to everybody tuning in. Okay, it's locked in. Can't really see the board. Okay, we're not able to really see the board, but I can't have the share screen and myself on the same time because you can only see half of the board. So I'll write it out, and then we'll just pull it up in the online. So Genesis, the 8th chapter. Eight and 13. So it is Wa, Ya, Wa Yahaya, Wa Yahaya, Ba, Ba Aka Ba Aka Wa Shasha Wa Shasha Ma Awa Ma Ma Awa Shana Ba Ra Asha 1 Ba Ra Asha Ra Ash Ra Asha 1 Ba Akkad Ba Akkad Ra Qadash Ra Ra Qadash Ra Qadash Harab Ba Harab Harabwa Harabwa Hamayam Hama Hamayam Ma Al Ma Al Ha Arataza Ha uh, Ra Ha Arataza Waya Sarn Ya Waya Sarn Nach Ma Ma Chasa Ma Chasa Ha Thaba Ha Waya Ra Wa Ya Waya Ra Wa Ha Hana Wa Hana Ra Kha Khababwa Khabab Khababwa Hanya Hanya Ha Arama was 'might be small. You won't be able to see it, but you have to zoom in the first. In the first and 600 year. In the first First. Okay. For month. Up dry. We're up dry. Waters. Front of the earth. And the moon. And the moon. Noah. Like there's a blurring here. Names. Covering the with the heart. right, so I'm going to read it. Genesis 8 and 13. And it came to pass in the 601st year, in the first month, the first day of the month, the waters were dried up from off the earth. And Noah removed the covering of the ark and looked, and behold, the face of the ground was dry. Right. So this is when the Lord flooded the earth, and Noah had a dove, and he will send it out. And the dove, after a few days, the dove will come back, and he will send out the dove to see if the dove would touch his feet on the ground, meaning that he could find rest, right? Because the earth was flooded. So if the dove didn't come back, meaning that Noah would know that they have found land. The dove will come back, right? But this is the time where the Lord dried up the waters from off the earth, right? So again, and it came to pass in the 601st year, in the first month, the first day of the month, the waters were dried up from off the earth, and Noah removed the covering of the ark. He removed the covering of the ark, meaning that he looked from the window, or an open space from the ark, and looked, and behold, the face of the ground was dry, and he saw that there was dry land. Right. So in the Hebrew is, let me get this. In the Hebrew is Wa Yahaya Ba Akath Wa Shasha Ma Awath Shana Ba Ra'asha 1 Ba Arasha 1 Ba Akkad Lakadash Karab Karabwa Ha Hamayam Ma Al Ha Arataza Wayasar Nach Ah Makasa Hathaba Wayara'a Waha. So like it was Waha. Who's fine. Wahana, right? Wahana, Karawa, Panya, Ha, Ama. Right, so we're gonna go into Wahaya. Wahaya, the root word is Haya. Which means to come, become, come to pass, exist, happen, fall out. That's the biblical usage. All right, so put this in your notes. Wahaya. Haya is a root word, which means to be, become, come to pass. In this usage here, come to pass, exist, happen, fall out. In the first, that's the ba. In the first, right? First is akaf, the root word for akaf. Akaf is akkad. It comes from akkad, which means one. right? There's other biblical usages, but in numbers is one, a kaf. Wa, that means and. Shasha, that's another number. That's 6. Wa and Shasha. Wa Shasha and 600. The root word for 100. So we have ma. Salaka. There's 100. Ma'awath. Ma'awath, but the root word is ma'ah. Ma'ah and means 100. Shana. Shana, year. Ba Ra'ash. Ba Ra'ashan. Salaka. Ba Ra'ashwan. That means in. Ba is in. Ra'ashwan. Ra'ashwan is the root word. It means first, primary formal, right? In the first month, the first, ba is the, so like a ba is in, akkad, right? That's from akkad, first, in the first, right? That's the day. La Qadash. So Qadash is the month. Qadash is month. La Qadash. That's of the first month. Then we have Karabwa. That's Karab. From Karab is the root word, and it means to be waste, lay waste, make desolate, be in ruins. Let's see. Here we go. To be dried up. Right? There's many biblical usages for the word charab, right? And this usage is to be dried up. Then we have hamayam. Ha is the, mayam is waters. Hamayam, ma'al, ma is of, al is from. Ha arataza. Ha is the, arataza is earth. Wayasar. The root word is sar, right? Wa means and, sar. Sar is to turn aside, depart. Here it is, to be removed. To be removed. And remove, nach, Noah, af, ma. So like a makasa, Makasa, covering, a covering. That's chasa. Ma chasa is covering. Hathaba. Hathaba. Hathaba is that's from the root word thaba. So ha is the, thaba is ark. Wa is and, yara'ah. The root word is ra'ah. Ra'ah is to see, look at, inspect, perceive, consider. Right? And look, wa, hana, that means and, hana is behold, lo, see, if, right? Behold and behold, wa, hana, karabwa, right? We already had it over here, karabwa, that means dried up, right? Dry. So that's here. We're up dry. We're dried up. The same thing. Karabwa. Karabwa. That means dried up or dry. The face, panya is face. Right? You'll hear when you see the generals, alawa panya. That means face the generals. So like where am I? And then we have ha'ama. So like a Adam, oh yeah, oh I forgot the da. Forgot the da in here. Adama. Adama. So that's the is the. Everybody knows Adam, right? Adam is Adam, which means ground. If you tuned in for the class when we were breaking down the names, so Adama means ground, land. All right, I'm gonna pull it up really quick on the. I'm gonna share it. How can I? Okay, I can't make this. I can't just show the screen by itself. I lost that feature. But all right, can you see? So you can see Wa, Yahaya, Ba, Akath, Wa Shisha, Ma, Ma'awath, Shana, Ba, Ra'ash, Ra'ashwan, Ba Ra'ashwan, Ba, Akkad, La, La Qadash, La Qadash, uh, Charabwa, Ha, Mayam, Ma'al, Ha'arataza, Wayasar, Nach, Af, Makasa, Hathaba, Wayara'a, Waha, Wahana, Hara, Harabwa, it's like a Harabwa, Panya, Adama, Adama. All right, we're going to go into the next verse, which is 14. Put this back. Verse 14. Verse 14 is Waba Qadash, Waba Qadash, Wa Ba Ka Waba Qadash, Ha Shanya, Ha Shanya, Ba Shaba'ai, Ba Shaba'ai, Wa Wa'ai, Wa'ai Sharyam, I Sharyam, I Sharyam, Yawam, Yawam Qadash. Qadash. Yabasha. Yabasha. Ha. Arataza. So it is one, the second. So 20th and day. Right, so this is Genesis 8 and 14. And it reads, and in the second month, on the 7th and 20th day of the month, was the earth dry. I mean, it was fully dry. Right, so here we have wa ba. That means and in. A month is Qadash. Ha, that's the. Second is Shanya. That means the second. Ha, Shanya. Ba. Select it. Ba. Shaba'ai. Ba. Shaba'ai. Right. On the 7th. Wa, that's and. Aisha. Aisharyam. 20th. Yawam, that's day. Yawam is day. La Qadash, that means of the month. La is of. Qadash, month, of the month. Yabasha, so like Yabasha. Yabasha, what's the root word? Yabasha. Yabash. Yabasha. Yabash is the root word, which means to make dry, wither, be dry, become dry, be dried up. Right? That's was dry, was fully dry. Ha arataza. That's another word. Arataza is another word that you should be familiar with. That one comes up a lot. Earth. Ha the arataza. Ha arataza. The earth. Let me pull it up on the I can't make the screen bigger where it shows everything. Um, Forward line. Right? Waba Qadash Ha Shanya Ba Shaba'ai Wa Aishar Aisharyam Aisharyam Yawam La Qadash Yabasha Ha Arataza Ha Arataza. Right, so here, let's say I wanted to look up what's the Yabasha. So the root word is Yabash. So if I click on it, let me see. Okay, was dried. Okay, I click here. That's the. So if you see, it takes you to the biblical usage to make dry, be withered, be dry, become dry, dried up, be withered. Right, to be dried up. We'll go into verse 15. Verse 15. Verse 15. Why you got the bar. Why ya. Why you got the bar. Alahayim. Alahayim. Al. Al. Nach. Nach. La Amar. Nach. La Amor. La amor. So it means and spake. God unto Noah, saying, right. So Wa Yad the bar. That means and as Wa is and Yad the bar spake. Or let me see the bar is right to speak, declare, converse, command, right? So and spake God Alahayim, Al is unto, Nach, Noah, La, Amar. Amar is the root word to say, speak, utter, right? Saying. That's verse 15. We're going to go to verse 16. This one was real short. We're going to keep it pushing. Verse 16. Let's see how many verses we could get in. Verse 16. So, Taza'ah, Taza'ah, Man, Man, Ha, Taba, Ha, Taba, Ha, Ha, Taba, Atha, Atha, Wa, Wa, Washa, Kha, Wa, Washa, Sa, Shafka, Wa, Banya, Banyaka, Banyaka, Banyaka. Wa. Onancia. Banyaka. Atka. Atka. So go forth. So like forth to go. Of the ark. The ark. Thou. And thy wife. And thy wife. Thy. And sons. And wives. Sons thy. Thee with. Right, in the English, it is Genesis 8 and 16. Go forth of the ark, thou and thy wife, and thy sons, and thy sons' wives with thee. So go forth is taza'ah. Man is of, ha, the, right? Ha is the, thaba, thaba is ark. That's a word, that we use multiple times as we're breaking down the 8th chapter. Thaba, ark. Atha, thou. Right? We also say atha when we salute each other. Barakatha. Also like it. Khan. Atha. Barakatha, which means you. Thou means you in Old English. Right? We salute each other. We say Barak Atha. That means bless you. You should be familiar with Atha. Wa, that means and. Ashatka, wife. Right? The root word is Asha. Asha is wife, woman. The ka is a possessive, and it means, let's see, ka, your, or right, your wife, thy wife, your wife. The ka makes the af, I mean the ashaf, right? That means a wife. Whose wife? Your wife. Wa bunyaka. Wa bunyaka. That's and thy sons and your sons, right? Because it has the ka, which is a possessive at the end of the root word, which means your sons. So like a bunya is sons, right? Bunyaka, your sons. Wa wanashya. That means and wives. Let's see. Um, okay. Wanashya is still from Ash. I mean, so like it from Asha. Wanashya. That means wife. Bunyaka, again, your sons. Athka. Athka. Ath. With. It means with, near, together with, right? Together with of relationship, right? That's with of relationship. Every time you see the ah, sometimes it'll just say ah. That means that it is. These are people that are related. That's what the Bible is so exclusive, right? It doesn't include everybody because the word ah means with, but of the relationship, meaning of the people, of the family, of the bloodline. Right? Nobody, no, when you read it in the original text, ah does not give room for other nations to come in and be accepted by the Most High Power. Right? So Athka, with thee, right? Because the ka means your or thee, right? With thee. Let me pull it up. Let's go to verse 16. Taza'a, man, ha, taba'a, atha, wa, ashathka, wa, banyaka, wa, so like wa, nasha, so like wa nashaya, banyaka, athka. Let's get verse 17. It's gonna be the last one I go into. Pretty long. Salaki, I know my writing looks really small. You have to zoom in for that. Salaki. Verse 17. pretty long one. Cow. Every. Cow. Every. Ha. Ha. Chaya. Ha. Cha. Ya. Thing living. Ashar. That. Africa. The with. The with. Ma. Macau. Of all. So like all of Bashar. Means flesh. Both. Okay. Iwataza. Iwat is foul of wa 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 ha baba kama wa baba ma baba wa mama ma and of every Ramash thinking thing. Thinking thing that creepeth ha Ramash that creepeth out upon ha Aratism. Earth. Ha um, bring Oscar the with Oshartazah. Oshartazah made abundantly they that breathe. They that breathe. Pa Aratazah in the earth. In the earth. Wa Wa, Hora, B, and Fufo, Wa, Rabba, and multiply. Al, upon, Ha, Aratiza. The earth. So we got nine. So now I'm gonna read it in the English. Genesis 8 and 17. Bring forth with thee every living thing that is with thee, of all flesh, both fowl and of cattle, and of every creeping thing that creepeth upon the earth, that they may breed abundantly in the earth, and be fruitful and multiply upon the earth. So we have is it so cow is every, ha, kaya, living thing. Kaya is let's see. Kaya is living, right? That's the root word. Living, alive. So ha kaya is living thing. Arash, so like it is. Oh, I wrote it backwards. A shard. That right? A shard um, can be used as which, who, that, which, that, as a that, when, since, as. So is that a shard? That atka, that means with thee, right? With thee, makal, that ma is of, kal is all. Of all, makal, bashar is flesh. Bashar is flesh. Ba, I rock. So like a ba, I wop. Let me see. Khan. Ba, I wop. That means of fowl. So I wop is a root word which means a flying creature, fowl. It can also mean an insect, a winged insect. So this is talking about the Salakia. It is speaking about by a wop, flying creatures, right? Ba I wop of fowl, flying creatures. Wa ba, that means and 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 of. Wa ba, that means wa is and, ba is of, and it is ba ma. Wa ba ba ma, and of cattle. So ba ma means beast, cattle. Wa ba ba ma, wa bakal, wa bakal, and of every. Ka is every, all, right? Wa and ba of cow, every or all. And of every ha ramash. Ramash is to creep, move lightly, move about, walk on all fours. Right? That's a creeping thing, something that walks on all fours. Creeping thing, ha ramash, that creepeth, al upon, ha arataza, ha the arataza, earth. Ha wataza'a. Let me see. Ra. Where am I? Here. Ha wataza'a. The root word is yataza'a. Yataza'a. Taza'a is to go out, come out, exist, go forth. Let's see, which is the one go forth. Right? Forth bringing, bring forth. Ha wataza'a. Athka, with thee. Wa, with thee. Wa, wa sharataza. Wa sharataza. Sharataza is the root word, so wa is and. Sharataza. Sharataza is multiply. That's what's saying abundantly. Let's see. Right, abundantly that breed. Ba arataza. In, ba is in, arataza is earth. Wa para. wa, para, and the root word is rapa. Rapa is be or become great, be or become many, be or become much, be or become numerous, which means fruitful. Wa and para, so like a para. Be and be fruitful. Wa rabah. Wa rabah. Oh, so like that's the wrong one. So let me go again. Which one was it? Right here. So the Salakia. Para is to bear fruit, be fruitful, branch off, right? So be fruitful. Para, wa, rabah. Rabah means, right, to become great, become many, and multiply. Become much, become numerous, and multiply. Al is upon, ha, arataza. Ha is the, arataza is earth. Right, I'm gonna pull it up on the presented. Salakia, I gotta find the function on how to just make the screen, just show the whole screen. But I'm gonna read it. It is here we go. Verse 17. Cow, Hakaya, Ashar, Athka, Macau, Bashar, Ba'Iwa, Wababa'a, so like a Wababama, Wabakal, Haramash, Haramash, Al, Arataza, Hawataza'a, Athka, Washartaza, so like a Arataza, Wapara, Rabah, Al, Arataza. Right? You guys should go on Blue Letter Bible and try to figure out, just play with go on there. You will go to like quick navigate, quick nav. You pull up you can pull up any scripture. You want to go back to what we went over today. You go to Genesis, you go to the 8th chapter. Right, and then we started off, I believe, on verse 13. We started off on verse 13, right? You click on Genesis 8 and 13. It shows you the Hebrew. You go to forward line, right? Because you'll read it as it is here, and you just why Yahaya, right? Why Yahaya, and then you check out the root word is down here. You click it, takes you to the biblical usage of the word, right? It tells you right here, right? You just go in there and get familiar with the. You do it for the oppressor when you go to school. He gives you textbooks, and you have to look up words, and you do it for the oppressor. You can also do it for the Lord. You start getting familiar with numbers, right? Shasha, that's 6, right? Akkad means 1, right here. Akkad, 1, first, right? That's how you start learning. Aratazat, the earth. That's one word that came up plenty of times in today's class, right? So I advise you to take time and study. With that, I'm gonna end the class. I'm gonna get the security announcements. Let me get these security announcements. ISUPK security announcements. We are the ISUPK, started out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for new brother and sister. When a new brother or sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There is another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6-month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment, Numbers 18:21, Malachi 8:3 and 10, means 10 in the Hebrew, ma'asher, 10% of every penny of every so like of any increase the Lord gives you. Give to Treasury Department or teacher. Priest fund, free will offering for priests, not mandatory. Whatsoever amount you would like. Upcoming holy convocations. The upcoming holy convocation is the Feast of Blowing of the Trumpets, which is October 2nd. So like it. If anyone wants to be a trooper in the school, start wearing all black boots, shirts, pant, headband, and scarf. And with that, class dismissed.